Coming up in the Q30 News Special Report, the blizzard of 2015, one of the most talked about snowstorms this year. Find out how much snow we actually got and how Quinnipiac prepared for it. Plus, a landmark decision between the town of Hamden and QU. And the Quinnipiac community helps an alumni injured abroad. All that and more on this week's Q30 News Special Report. Hello and welcome to this week's Q30 News Special Report, sponsored by Joyous Spa and Salon. I'm Victoria Saha. On Monday, a blizzard swept through the Northeast, causing a state of emergency for Connecticut and canceling classes here at Quinnipiac. Anna Sackel has more on the snowstorm. Anna.
Thanks, Victoria. So right now what you're looking at is a picture of the quad that was taken just a few minutes ago. You can see how high the snow has built up from the blizzard that we have, but you can see that all the pathways are greatly plowed. So right now this is what the predicted snowfall was for the storm. So it got worse as you go west, how many inches they were predicting. Because the storm went a lot more west and didn't hit us as bad as we expected. And this is what the actual snowfall was for inches, and it was pretty on what they thought it would be. It was 24 in Norwich, was the most in Connecticut, and then as you went more east in Waterbury, it was only about 5 inches. So yeah, that's pretty much all that happened during the storm. It wasn't as bad as we were expecting. Now back to Victoria.
Thanks, Anna. The blizzard also affected Quinnipiac, causing the school to shut down for about 2 days. University officials say that they're doing everything they can to make sure roads and pathways in and around Quinnipiac's 3 campuses are safe and accessible. QU's Department of Public Safety stepped up by patrol by providing students and transports to and from the health center on the Mount Carmel campus. We talked to a couple of students about their experience with the snow.
Well, when the snow started falling, we were in bio, so we had to walk back in the snow, but that wasn't bad. We played in the snow last night. We went sledding downhill and by Village, and then we walked on Hemp Creek.
We had a lot of fun. We went sledding last night. It was really cold, though. We went on to Hemp Creek.
The university advised students to monitor their emails and all Quinnipiac social media platforms for updates throughout the day. Quinnipiac University is withholding a voluntary payment of $1.23 million from the town of Hamden, according to Quinnipiac Chronicle. The university had agreed to a large voluntary payment in October as part of the Memorandum of Understanding in December. President Leahy wrote to Mayor Jackson saying the university would not sign the memorandum if the Planning and Zoning Commission would have authority to approve a 5-year master plan. Quinnipiac alum Ben Jerome Lee was hit by a speeding truck while studying and teaching English in Thailand. Family and friends have put together a fundraiser on GoFundMe.com to help pay for medical bills and other expenses. Sigma Phi Epsilon is having a benefit dinner Thursday at 4 p.m. in the Upper Cafe for $5 unlimited pasta. Quinnipiac students can now join Enterprise Car Share. Hourly rates include fuel and damage protection. Students need to be 18 or older to rent a vehicle. Once a member, you can reserve the car anytime you want and use your membership card to unlock it. For more information, students can log on to enterprisestar.com/Quinnipiac. Still to come, your world news update from QU30's Amanda Maruco. Plus, Anna Sackel has your weather forecast. More snow may be on the way. Stay tuned.
Welcome to A Sheer Sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services, from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at A Sheer Sensation.
Wake up, Quinnipiac! It's the morning after! Hey! Come on, guys, it's time for TMA! Let's go! What's the morning after? Mondays at 10, only on Q30!
That was then, this is now. Don't be just a number.
Hello, welcome to Chameleon.
At Chameleon Hair Color Cafe and Spa, it's all about what makes you feel beautiful. Their professional team is dedicated to helping you reach your customized beauty goals from your head to your toes. Chameleon Hair Color Cafe and Spa, where it's all about what makes you feel beautiful.
The Q30 Newscast is presented by Joya Spa and Salon. For more information, visit www.joyadayspa.com.
World News Update with Amanda. Maruco. Amanda.
9 people, including 5 foreigners, were killed Tuesday as gunmen stormed a luxury hotel in Lebanon's capital, Tripoli. Security forces evacuated guests, including the Prime Minister of the city and an American delegation from the hotel immediately following multiple gunshots and explosions. One American security contractor was killed along with a Frenchman and other foreign nationals before the gunman detonated a grenade, killing the gunman. It was unclear whether this was intentional. This was the biggest act of violence committed against foreigners since the overthrow of General Muammar Gaddafi's regime in 2011. Now in Israel, a clash between Israeli soldiers and Hezbollah militants Wednesday left 2 Israeli soldiers and a Spanish armed peacekeeper dead. The incident occurred after Israel launched an airstrike against the militants that led to Hezbollah rockets being fired at an Israeli convoy. This is one of the deadliest attacks along the Israel-Lebanon border since the resolution ended a war between the two groups in 2006. President Obama recently visited India to fulfill his role as a chief guest at India's Independence Day, making him the first U.S. president to be honored with this opportunity. The United States and India will take advantage of recently declared global partnership in order to keep the freedom of navigation, maritime security, and airspace safe. This will ensure that China follows international rules following the president's visit to India and his wife. They visited Saudi Arabia to mourn the loss of his king, Abdullah, who passed away last week. And back to the desk. That's all I have for World News.
And now your weather with Anna Sackel. Anna?
Thanks, Victoria. So in the aftermath of the storm, we're going to be experiencing a lot of strange weathers and temperatures going on in Buffalo and New York, where we are. In Buffalo, it gets up to 16 degrees, in Boston, 21, and that's pretty cold if you ask me. But down in Texas and Dallas, it's 72 degrees, and in San Francisco, it's 61. So really the cold is just kind of hitting us in the Northeast mostly, but it is gradually getting colder and colder throughout the nation. For the local radar, you can see there's really not a lot happening after the storm happened. It's really all past us and it's all gone. You can see a little bit up here. It's way past, so we have nothing to worry about, but we might be getting some snow come Friday or Saturday. So for Connecticut, the temperatures right now in New London, it's 25, Hartford, it's 24, and Waterbury, it's 19. So pretty much the same, still really cold, unfortunately, but hopefully we will see some warmer weathers. So for tonight, it's 24 degrees, clear skies, and the winds are north-northwest at 10 miles an hour. For tomorrow's forecast, it's 27 degrees, partly cloudy, winds east-southeast at 3 miles an hour. And for the 7-day forecast, it's going to be warmer tomorrow and warmer Friday, but it's going to start snowing on Friday. And Saturday, it should just be really windy. It should not snow. It should not rain. Luckily, until maybe Monday, it's going to be 19 degrees. We might see some snowfall, but then it will get better towards the end of the week. So that is it for your Q30 weather forecast. I'm Anna Sackel. Now back to the desk.
Your favorite horse and puppy duo are back for Super Bowl 49. Budweiser has done it again with a sequel to its 2014 commercial. In the 2015 version of the puppy separates from his owner and horse pal when accidentally boarding a trailer of another heartwarming commercial that we will enjoy on Sunday. That's it from us here at Q30 Newscast. Check us out on our website, q30television.com, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at Q30 News to stay updated throughout the week. We'll see you next week. Good night.